This video is sponsored by Keen. Keen is a network where psychics and spiritual advisors can offer their services, and they currently have a killer discount for new users, 10 minutes for only $1.99. I gave Keen a try, and I was pleasantly surprised. I had a one-on-one experience with a live psychic through the phone. However, there is a live chat option as well. There are no surprise charges or hidden fees, and they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. This offer is perfect for those of you who are on the fence about getting your first psychic reading, or for those of you that need 24-hour support. Plus, once you sign up, Keen will send you weekly reading discounts. Don't worry about taking business away from me. I do get a commission for new signups, so it's a win-win. Get this offer by going to trykeen.com/snowcitytarot or by clicking my link in the pinned comment. Hi there, this is Snow City Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading, a general for June 2021. So this is going to be just kind of like an overview of what you're going to be coming into this month, how it might make you feel, how you'll respond, how you'll react, and then we'll be looking at advice for you. So today I have 3 piles. This is pile 1, 2, and 3. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Close your eyes if you need to, and ask your higher powers, your guidance, your guardians, your angels, your ancestors, whoever it is that you turn to, and ask them what June 2021 is going to have in store for you. So, once you've picked, you can find the timestamps in the description box below, and I'm going to start with group 1 here. Hi Group 1, for those of you that have picked this deck here, this is the Modern Witch Tarot. Let's see what's going to happen in June 2021. So I'm going to get a general area of focus that this might be pertaining to. What is the general focus that's going to be coming in this month? All right, and let's take a few of these cards here. Sorry if I sound a little weird today. I have like a headache, just a little bit, but it's like it doesn't hurt, but it's like in my sinuses. That's kind of like where it is. And I think it's the weather here, but I was just like, ugh. Let's see. So what energy are you coming into? Okay. So let's start here. So, okay, the 8th house, and the energy you'll be in is the South Node. So what I have here is the 8th house. So the things that are going to be coming into focus this month are probably going to be, well, it could be a couple things. One is finances from other people. We could be looking at taxes. We could be looking at we could be looking at taxes. We could be looking at inheritance. For some of you, if you have a small business, this could also be focusing around the energy of your clients, the money that's coming in that way. We also could be looking at investments and returns from those investments. So that seems to be a pretty good energy for this month. Another aspect of the 8th house, though I can't ignore it, is there is losses. Sometimes it's karmic too in nature, and we do have the South Node here, so it could be possible that there could be some karmic debts being paid, basically, and the South Node is saying that this could be something that is possibly from the past. This could be past behavior as well that could be coming out this month, good or bad. You know, you might find that if there's something tough going on this month, you may find yourself retreating to things that you used to be, that you're more comfortable doing. For some of you, this could just be that some things might be coming back from the past as well. But let's take a look. Let's see what's actually going on here. So I will put these somewhere. I'm just going to put these over here for now. I'll come back to them, I'm sure. So let's see what's coming into focus. We'll look at some more detail here. Coming into focus. Oh, I kind of feel like it's this one, so I'll take that one. How you'll feel about this. challenges that might be coming your way. And I'll do blessings too. What blessings are coming in June, just to keep things light? What blessings are also coming this month? So, the energy that you're in is going, the area of focus is going to be, honestly, with this 8th house here, it kind of looks like the month of June might be centered around, it could be centered around waiting for possible money to come in. It could be waiting for, I feel like it would be a little too late for tax returns to be coming back, but maybe for some of you that's the case. I'm not sure if we even have I have stopped watching the news for my own mental health sake, but it's possible. I think I heard we had a stimulus check going around in my country, a stimulus check that could be coming in, and so maybe that's some kind of bit of relief that you're waiting to come in. This 8th house would most definitely also be that sort of thing, that stimulus check type of content. So the Hanged Man we are seeing, so this could be delays. This could be feeling like you're stuck in some ways, like you're not able to really move forward or move back. And honestly, I think that you will it will be making you feel very confined, perhaps. But honestly, you also could be kind of welcoming that sort of distance from people, welcoming that sort of reprieve from whatever's been going on previously. So it does look like the energy that you're in is going to be pretty favorable, I want to say. Can we get more detail on this Hanged Man? Oh. The Empress. Okay, coming into focus. So there could be some energy surrounding a mother or a parent of some kind. This could be you as well. You could be waiting on your abundance to be coming in, basically. That Empress does have that abundant energy. So, like I said, you could be waiting for returns on your creative investments, on your just general investments as well. This can also say that you are feeling possibly held back by a female figure. This could be a mother, a grandmother, a wife, basically some dominant feminine energy in your life could be kind of the culprit here in keeping you from moving forward in some way. Let's see if I can see anything more here. Can I get details as to what this is? Ooh, maybe this is abundance. We have the clover, so it's like almost like you're waiting for that jackpot, maybe. Because this can be kind of like happy things. Yeah, you've been working towards something this month, and you're waiting. Well, this month, which is May, it does look like you're waiting for returns on that coming up in June. Yeah. Well, you guys have really been working your butts off, I think, which explains why you guys are so tired with this Nine of Wands. This is somebody that's like, okay, I put in all this energy, all this time. I'm super tired now. I just want to rest. You've reached the finish line in regards to this. You've done everything that you can do, and really all you can do is sit back and wait. So the most agonizing part of this is waiting for those returns. So, but in the end, though, when you do get them, it is going to be long-term stability, most likely. And if it seems like it's something small, it may actually develop into some kind of long-term stability. So what may seem like something that's very mundane might actually have some pretty great rewards. So let's see here. So generally, though, you're going to be feeling that Nine of Wands. I'm going to check to see if you're going to be feeling any other energy like that. Besides that, any other energy that they'll be in this month of June 2021? Five of Cups. Yeah, I don't think that you guys are like going to be super Five of Cups. Like when it comes to five, it can be real legitimate mourning. But then in other cases, it can be, crying over spilled milk. Like, it's not happening fast enough. I want it to, it's kind of like you might be feeling impatient, and you might be, the longer you wait, the more anxious you get. And honestly, it's almost like you're not really keeping yourself busy while you wait. You're just very much focused on the reward, like what you're looking for, what you're waiting for. So challenges this month will be the Queen of Swords. This could be you. This could also be other people. They could be coworkers. They can be women or men, though I think that since this is kind of like, I feel like it's coming from the outside. This could be a female friend or coworker or sister, mother, somebody in your life that is kind of maybe a little bit on the bossy side, a little bit on the direct side. This is one of those people that like might pride themselves in being direct, but like rude about it. And they're like, oh no, I'm just being real. It's like, no, this isn't. You can be tactful. You don't have to be rude, And that's the thing with the Queen of Swords is when she's in a challenge position, this could be somebody who's gossiping. This is somebody who might be over forceful with the way that they're getting their point across. It's almost like unnecessary, tactless in a way. Can we clarify the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. We could be getting some interactions between two people. Perhaps you're going to be stuck in the middle of these conflicts between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This could also show different sides of yourself, the rational side and then the very emotional feeling side. And maybe you're having difficulty trying to determine which side of that you're going to be on. Can we clarify these? What's happening with these queens, please, for group 1? Okay, we see the Death card here. Honestly, this could be the challenge between your rational and your emotional side. You might be trying to become more emotional or more rational to maybe like keep yourself in check here, especially if you're waiting and if this is a particularly emotional, sensitive topic. You're trying to turn yourself into something else here. Turn yourself into someone else. What's interesting about the 8th house is because it is a Scorpio house, it does speak of transformation here. And maybe that's another thing that you're dealing with is having to endure the labor pains, basically, of a transition. Let me see if I can identify what this transition will be. It'll be different for all of you, of course. This is a general reading, so some of it may be for you and none of it may be for you. But let's take a look. What's the transition here? Child. What's it regarding? Any more? Woo, hello. Okay. Transition. Some of you, this might be learning a new skill. And this is a transition into like adulthood in some cases. For some of you, even if you're an adult, the change can still be going from like a novice to somebody who's more experienced. The tree does talk about spiritual wisdom here. It can also talk about health. So it's possible that you're going from like a novice when it comes to health and wellness, and then you're kind of moving forward. But it's difficult. It could be a very difficult transition. I mean, changing your diet, changing your way of life, changing your mindset is even difficult. So, you might be experiencing the labor pains of something really great when it comes to your health. But that's the challenge there. So it's not bad, really. The challenge is basically just getting in the right frame of mind, organizing yourself, getting yourself in a place where you can accept this change. So it's not terrible, I want to say. As far as challenges go for your month, I really don't think it's that bad. This could, and when I'm seeing this here, for those of you that are not going to be seeing the financial aspect of this or the abundance aspect of this, this can also say that what's coming into light is somebody's emotional health can be a case here with the Empress. She can sometimes show up showing an emotional imbalance. That she can also show up showing, overindulgence too, like enjoying sweet foods or spending too much money, stuff like that. So, and you may be ready to crack down on that, and that's what we're seeing here with the challenge. So it's like a self-imposed challenge. You're giving it to yourself, which is wonderful because it's not an outside source doing it. So let's see. Blessings coming in. The Star. This is nice. I feel like I'm going to need more descriptions because the Star is about reaching your goals. It's about attaining the things that you want to attain. I think that maybe we're seeing that you might be reaching that goal. Let's take a look. Oops. Sorry. What's the star here for, please? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Wow, wow, wow. There's some like boss energy that you want to get into here. You have all 4 queens. Now, if you're trying to manipulate something or make something work between 2 people, because that is another possibility here, that these queens are representing people in your life. Maybe the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are at odds and you're between them. And you want to make sure that, everything goes well. You might be playing the mediator. This is saying with the star that if that's your intention and that's what you're trying to do, you're going to achieve it. Because I do see this star representing that success. And with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I think that these people are going to be in better energies by the end of the month. You'll achieve what you were setting out to do. Let's see. Can I clarify the star for the blessings here? Talking. Another child card. That's interesting. Well, I feel like this could be saying that conversations are growing, negotiations are growing, and more transformation here. So you'll be working something out with a bunch of people. You're going to negotiate. You're going to, speak your mind. You're going to be able to discuss things in a nice, rational manner with these people or person. And it's possible that you'll see a nice transformative effect here. Your situation that you may be worrying about will be easily transformed if you're just able to speak your mind and say, hey, let's work on this. Let's try to make this more, let's compromise. Let's make things good for both of us. And this person will agree. These people will agree to do this. So you'll be seeing more information being shared, more understanding, more awareness. I really think that these things will be really developing quite nicely. And especially with the Storks card ending this here, Stork is about transformation. I call it moving on up because it's something where your situation is being upgraded in a way. So I think that this is really awesome as well. So overall, even with the challenges pile here, you don't really have to worry too much about this. Things are going to work themselves out. It's just, I think the hardest thing for you is waiting. You might be kind of like an impatient person. Maybe you like to get things done, and when things are in someone else's court, you're kind of like wringing your hands, like, just do it. Come on, let's just do these things my way. Let's get it done. So it's pretty good. Let me take some charms here to get more detail on the month. Please show me some more details on the month here for group 1. Oh, that's a lot. Hold on. Like, it took out a whole handful. It's not even like a little bit. Talking. There we go. We've got the bird. We've got the parrot here. Oh, I forgot my little book that I put this on top of. 1 second. These do make it a little bit easier. Oh, interesting. So we do have an Aquarius symbol here. So this could also be talking about Aquarius energy, just identifying it. But that's that hopefulness, that wish energy, because the 11th house is about wishes and gains and goals. Sometimes it's about salary too. So if some of you are looking to improve your salary or make a little bit more money, that could be what we're looking at here. It's also the 11th houses of your connections and community. So these could be your coworkers as well, showing that they're coming into the forefront. But things could be improving by far. We also have the Eiffel Tower. So there's a little bit of like foreign territory here. For some of you, you may be working towards a goal to actually go to another country. You could be going to France, or you might have another goal out there to learn a different language. Aquarius is a pretty intelligent sign, so I think that you could have some pretty great educational aspirations as well. We also have baseball. So for some of you, this could involve games, or maybe you'll be able to resolve this issue with games as well. And then we have the tree. So we got tree before and we're getting it again now. So this definitely talks about health and wellness here being in the focus for some of you. And you guys can then, achieve your goals this month through that. This can also talk about spirituality as well. And also, I'm like coming up with new things as I'm looking at it. I'm thinking more. It can also talk about long, deeply rooted situations. So if this has been going on for a while, you might find the release is coming soon. So that is that. I'll get some cards for advice, and then we'll move on to group 2. So what's your advice for dealing with these topics this month, group 1? What's your advice? What's your advice, please? 8 of Pentacles. It's very simple. Like I said, I think a lot of this is going to be out of your hands. There's not going to be very much that you can do about it, really. You can't make it go much further or much faster than it already is. So I think with the 8 of Pentacles is it's telling you to keep yourself busy. Pay attention to that project. Pay attention to, your work. For some of you, if you don't think work can keep your attention, it could be telling you to kind of like lose yourself in some kind of craft or hobby. Maybe that could even be watching an entire, binge an entire show or read an entire book series or something this month. This could be just stuff to kind of keep your mind active and not on the things that you're waiting for at this time. So that is your reading, group 1. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate the support. I'm hoping to get to 8,000 subs this year. So if you're interested in helping me out with that, I would appreciate it. Also, if you're interested in getting a reading with me, you can find my shop in my Etsy shop in my description. No. You can find my Etsy shop in my description below, and you can also find my key and link for my live office hours. I'm still trying to work it out. I'm on there pretty regularly, but I want to make sure I haven't really figured out a solid schedule for me yet. But if you go on there, I'm usually going to be on in the evenings. So if you're interested in catching me there, you can find me there. So I will move on to group 2. Thank you for watching. Hi, group 2. This is for those of you that have picked the Universal Fantasy Tarot. This is your reading. I'm going to start off with just the focus here. We're going to look at the focus of, what the biggest theme is going to be this month for you. And then I'm also going to look at the energy that you'll be in with these planet cards. So what's the biggest focus for group 2, please? The energy that they'll be in this month. All right. So, just to start. 7th house and Mars. This is great. These are good topics to be showing up in your reading this month. We've got the 7th house, which is partnerships, one-on-one partnerships, mostly. It can also be like small claims style legal issues, so property damage or stuff that doesn't really go to like a higher court or anything like that. That's more of the 9th house. But so this is actually pretty nice. So if you're looking to go to court or you're waiting for something regarding some kind of legal issue, this could be saying that there's something coming in this month, or there's at least going to be a focus on it. If it's not a legal issue, this can involve your best friend, your best one-on-one relationships, your partnerships, your wife, your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is that you are one-on-one with most. And in some cases, this can be clients as well with the seven here. This is people that are coming in. And oddly, I have seen a 7th house transit mean job opportunities as well. I'm not really sure what the correlation is there because it's not usually a one-on-one thing, but I've just seen that. I've seen a lot of people get job interviews during job offers in a 7th house transit. So for some of you that are looking to work and some of you are with this Mars card. It looks like you might get some news in that area too. Mars here, though, is the energy that you're going to be in. You are here to fight. You are here to endure, conquer. It's a really feisty, active energy. It can be a little bit chaotic at times, depending on situations. So in his best light, Mars is tactical, defensive. He can go and take care of pretty much anything. In his not best energy, he's reactive, he's violent, he's chaotic, and may not have the right focus, and can be quite tactless or rash. So it really depends on all of you, your different situations, the energies that you'll be in. Are you going to be a berserker, or are you going to be the general of your army? And you do have a choice in this too. So just be aware. Maybe that's the question you need to ask yourself this month. Am I being the general of my army, or am I being a crazy berserker that's just, tearing down everything and burning the house down and yada yada? So that's something that maybe you want to keep an eye on. Just see what energy of Mars that you're actually exhibiting. Ooh, ow, I just flicked my finger into my mic my mic bar. Ow. So let's take a look at what's coming up here. What's coming into focus this month for group 2. The world. Ooh, excellent. Let's see how you'll feel about this. We'll take a quick look at these. I'll then, extrapolate on this. We see change, and we see ready to change. That's wonderful. What challenges will you be facing this month, June 2021? 2 of Wands. And we'll look at blessings coming in as well for this month. All right, let's take a quick look here. I'm going to take some clarifiers too. So the coming into focus this month is the World card. This is fantastic. This is... I don't think the ending is coming just yet, but it's very, very close. You might be planning for the ending of something, and it's not like a horrible ending, like a death or falling flat on your face when it comes to work or anything like that. This is just saying that you're waiting for some kind of situation to resolve for the better. And it's either coming into light this month because you have to prepare for it, or you're waiting on it. Can you clarify the world, please? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you could be in active pursuit of this. But since it's relationships, it's the 7th house, it's possible that you might be waiting for a situation with the Knight of Wands person. This is a Sagittarius energy. You might be waiting for this person to make it to you. And actually, interesting, the Knight of Wands and the World both have energy indicating relocation. So this could be showing that the month of June will be focused on relocating with a partner. This can also talk about somebody moving or perhaps visiting you, because the World can literally mean worlds apart, distance between you as far as like oceans. So it is highly possible that the big focus this month is going to be arranging someone to come and see you, or trying to go and see someone else. I mean, in some cases with the Knight of Wands, this can talk about full-on immigration. Any more information here? Queen of Wands. Yeah, so this is probably just reiterating the Knight of Wands here. I think you may be even the Queen of Wands here, trying to make it happen for the Knight of Wands. So maybe your resources are better than this Knight. You both have the same focus and energy. So it's possible that this could be a partner of yours. I'm honestly not seeing much else than that. Sudden, let's see, you're getting more details here. Sudden, new, what else do we see here? Oh, nice. So for those of you that are maybe not partnered, this could be a love situation coming up soon, because we have the scythe, the child, and the heart here. So this is like a sudden new growing affection for somebody, a sudden new love interest perhaps. So it's great, because this is definitely showing some beginnings here, and maybe this world card is saying that the ending here is like the ending of your bachelor life, the ending of hard times, working towards finding a partner. So there's a lot of new beginnings happening this month. So let's take a look at how you're going to be feeling about this. Well, it's the wheel. You're welcoming the change in the best possible way. In fact, you're kind of like, if there's like a fated situation coming up, it's like you're taking fate to the face and you're cool with it. Taking fate to the face. It really looks like you're leaning into what you feel is destiny, or you'll lean into what you feel is fate here. Can we clarify the wheel? Knight of Cups. Oh, yes. Yeah, so this totally looks like a love situation, group 2. This really looks like a love situation or partner that you're currently with. It looks like a new partner for a lot of you. This is going to seem like a really fated experience. This person and you are probably going to feel very connected, like you have history together. Maybe you feel like, maybe you'll just start talking and you'll feel like you've been talking forever and you've always known each other. So if you're looking for a fated experience, this certainly looks like it's going to be this month. Now the challenges, 2 of Wands. Is this a challenge? The only thing about the 2 of Wands that really screams challenge to me is the lack of decision, especially when it comes to, if it's a dating situation. It's like, oh, where do we go? Oh, like coronavirus has us all shut down. Ugh, what do we do? You're planning the future, but you're not really sure. You're planning the future, but you're really not sure how to go about it, given the limitations. You're kind of wondering, well, when is it going to change? Can you clarify the 2 of Wands? 2 of Pentacles. It's choices. It's really choices and maintaining the balance and harmony in your life while you're trying to figure those choices out. So for some of you, maybe if you're partnered with someone, you have to choose between 2 people. Though I don't think that that's going to be the case for most of you. I really think that this is going to be a fresh start, with no strings attached. Let me see if I can get any details on this though. So it could be choices. It could be also just, managing your time. Oops. Can you clarify the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles for challenges? Oh no, someone's asking you to be responsible. Yeah. Okay, so this looks like just being responsible with your health, being responsible with your body, especially for those of you that are parents for some reason. It's kind of a call out to talk about your health. If you're taking care of other people, maybe you're not taking care of yourself. Which also could be seen here as, if you're busy trying to entertain this other person and say you have children of your own, it's possible that, you might be spreading yourself thin. You want to give everybody attention, but you might not have that available, basically. What else do I see here? It does look like you're trying to grow some kind of endeavor here, though. It looks, honestly, though, like it looks really not too eventful when it comes to challenges this month. This actually might be like your cruise control month out of 2021. You just kind of set it and forget it. Things just happen. I think it's going to be really, really easy for you compared to some other people, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the 4 of Cups as the blessings coming in. Now, 4 of Cups with blessings coming in, not really amazing. It's time to yourself, though. Can we clarify the 4 of Cups for blessings coming in January 2021? And we've got the 9 of Cups. It's kind of like I feel like the blessing here is the quiet time that you're going to get or at least the sense of inner peace. Even if you're busy going out and showing this person a whole new world and everything, it's possible that, you know, you'll still find that peace of mind. Like, it'll be exciting and new, but you won't have to worry. You'll feel very secure, I want to say. The Nine of Cups is like, yeah, I'm good. I have everything. I think everything's going well. I got my wishes, you know. And it's kind of like with the Four of Cups, you have that stability after the 9, basically. It's like you've achieved what you wanted. And the blessing is simply not having to worry about this topic anymore. So if you're constantly fretting, oh, am I going to find somebody? Oh, you know, does this person like me? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're going to have your peace of mind back. It's not a topic that you need to worry about anymore. So let me take some charms here to see if I can get some details on what's going on this month. Move these things. Okay. Can we see any more themes coming up for group 2? Okay, so we've got Taurus, we've got Aquarius, fixed signs, those are nice. That does indicate long-term stuff, basically. Like, not always, of course, but it's fixed energies, so Taurus and not Taurus and Capricorn. Taurus and Aquarius has a tendency to be sort of long-term like that. We also have, interesting, I got this one again. So foreign languages, foreign places could be a thing. We have love, of course. Oh my God, it's so nice to see like a love reading pop up in a general. That's nice. We've also got golf clubs here. So honestly, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun time doing kind of pointless recreation, going out and enjoying music with another person, playing music with another person. It kind of shows like live music at times. Or it could be talking about, for some of you, since there is a 7th house aspect here, this could be like an audition maybe. But it's quite nice. For some of you, you might be traveling to a tropical place with this person, or you might visit them or meet them in a tropical place. This can also talk about some flexibility too that might be needed during this time, if you need it. But for the most part, I think the palm tree could be coming up here as some form of prosperity. It's quite nice. So I'm going to take one more card for what is your advice, and then let's see what we're going to get here. One moment. Let's see. Advice, please, for group 2 for June 2021. Judgments. Advice. Ooh, interesting. That's a big card for advice. Oh, this talks about making good judgments, making good judgment calls. This talks about you reviewing your life, reviewing yourself, reviewing how you've been, how you treated other people. Because judgment as a card is sort of a, you know, it's not really a warning, but it can be sometimes, saying that if you don't do things on the up and up, you'll probably run into that later. It can talk about, you know, reaping what you sow. Can I clarify the judgment card? That's such a big card. For advice. I apologize if you guys can hear that person vacuuming upstairs. There's like no sound. There's no sound canceling anything in this apartment complex. 10 of Pentacles. Clarifying judgment. Yeah, this is talking about possibly about making good judgment calls when it comes to your family, your money, things like that. So for some of you, I feel like you may not need any kind of advice this month, but for others, it's possible that, you know, if this one-on-one connection is a bit problematic, it may be saying that you need to kind of assess the situation a little bit better. For some of you, saying that, you know, if this is a situation that's like, I mean, is it legal? I mean, this could be saying that you want to just have faith in the judgment that will be brought if you are doing some kind of legal thing. This might be saying that this is waiting, you know, just have faith in the process, have faith in the people that are helping you. What else do I see here? Oh my gosh, that vacuum is so annoying. They have no idea how loud they are up there. Let me see what aspect is here. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, hang on. I'm getting a lot of similar cards here. Let me just give it a good shuffle, see if I can get to the bottom of the Ten of Pentacles. Can I get to the bottom of the Ten of Pentacles here? The Sun. And we got the Coffin as well. Ooh, revealing the unseen. This can also talk about, for some of you, if you are holding tight to something or letting go of something in favor, like letting go of an opportunity in favor of like money or material gain, it may be telling you that you, especially with this card here, it may be telling you that you need to be a little bit more, maybe less attached. There's nothing wrong with wanting material security and all that, but there is that saying that, you know, like the eye of the needle, like a rich man doesn't get into heaven when he goes to the eye of the needle or something like that. I don't know the full statement. But the point of that is that the eye of the needle was actually a location, I believe, in Jerusalem. It was a tiny little gateway that was so small that the guy who was riding in, the merchant who was riding in, would have to get off of his horse or camel or his transport, and he would have to take the items off of it in order to get through. So basically saying that you can't enter something when you have so much baggage, attachment to material things. So if there is some kind of higher destiny here, higher love, it's possible you need to ungrip your hands around some things, whether it is real baggage or proverbial baggage. So I think that's also what we're saying here is because at the end of the day, you cannot take it with you. So maybe the things that you're hanging on to are not really necessary, and you could be turning up a wonderful opportunity just to kind of hang on to those worldly aspects. So I hope that makes sense for somebody. Like I said, I think most of you are not going to need advice. But like I said, this is really heavy advice because it's judgments here. So for those of you that this does apply to, I hope it helps. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching. If you want to get a private reading with me, you can contact me on my Etsy shop in my description box below, or you can find me on Keen. I do have some office hours there, basically. I'm just calling in that, so that you can catch me for a live one-on-one if you wish. So I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content. I am trying to get to 8,000 subs, so if you could do that, I'd be super, super appreciative. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to group 3. Hi, group 3. This is for those of you that picked the Tarot of the Divine. This is your reading. So I'm going to take some cards here for planets and houses, just to get the energy that you're going to be in, as well as the themes that are coming into focus this month, June 2021. So, I got one mixed up here. Go there. So for group 3, what theme will be prominent this month for January 2021? And what energy they're going to be in during this month. What action energy are they going to be in? All right, so we've got the 11th house and Neptune. Interesting. This is like somebody who's going to be sacrificing for the greater good, taking one for the team. So the 11th house is your friends, your community, like greater community, like friends network. Smaller communities like the 3rd house. This one's kind of a little bit bigger there. And it can represent your salary. It can represent your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your desires for the future. It's a lucky house. So if you actually are having a transit to your 11th house, it's possible that you could be having some, coming into some more fortunate things. It's a very positive thing. So you may be getting more wishes granted, in this month. For some of you with the Neptune here, it could also imply that you might be daydreaming a whole lot more. Neptune is kind of in that it's that dreamy sort of planet that kind of lets you get lost in a fantasy world. Everything's kind of maybe a little idealistic if it's in the right setting, that sort of thing. But Neptune is also like a sort of Christ consciousness type of planet, where it can be, very, sacrificial, you could be a martyr this month for a group of people that you care about. Like I said, it looks like somebody who's taking one for the team. But yeah, I mean, it can sometimes also cause confusion as well. So, you could be, hung up and maybe unable to act based on that confusion. But let's take a look and see if what aspects of these are really going to show. So, one card to show me what's coming into focus this month, please. How you'll feel about this. Challenges. Blessings. So, yeah, so I think the challenges card are because we have the Judgment here, so I'm thinking that it's probably going to have to correspond with, making a difficult choice for a group of people that you care about, perhaps. We've got, for the general theme here, we have the Strength card. So this can be talking about instances where you have to show courage or bravery, or you have to step up and take a leadership position. For some of you, this can say that maybe you're holding back a little bit. You have to hold your tongue or hold your horses in some cases. Maybe you want to get out there and do something, but for some reason you have to wait. Can you clarify the Strength here? Coming into focus this month, can we clarify the Strength? The Hierophant. Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing leadership. I'm seeing spiritual leadership as well. I mean, it doesn't have to be this big, giant spiritual thing for everybody, but I want to say it's more of like a higher power thing. Like, you might be submitting to a higher power. That the Strength can also talk about, also knowing when to submit, I guess you could say. Because sometimes we're the woman and then sometimes we're the lion. Or actually in this picture, I think it's a crocodile. Or it's a crocodile, lion, and a bear. So sometimes we're one of these people. But in this, maybe it's talking about the lion. So maybe you are, humbling yourself for some kind of reason, for some greater, more bright future. That's really interesting. Let me see if I can get into that a little bit more with my Lenormand cards. Can I clarify this? And man, your feelings on this are good too. I could see the King of Cups as this gentle, sort of sacrificial type that will, because he is a water sign, and water signs can be very devoted. Can you show me what's happening here? Okay, the tree. I've gotten this tree like a million times in all 3 of these readings. I just think that's very interesting that that's showing up. I'm not sure, because it's a spiritual card, so here it certainly makes sense. The other ones, it was like coming up, so I'm like, is it health? Is it spirituality? It was very weird. It obviously wants to say something to this group of people who are watching the entire video. But can you show me what these Strength and Hierophant are talking about? We'd be talking about spiritual discussions with other people, or spiritual negotiations, or negotiating for a higher power, or with a higher power in mind. Discussing spiritual principles. Any more? One more, please. Kind of like this one. Oh, okay. This can also talk. Okay. This can also talk about your heritage, your background, and I do think that spirituality is going to be present here. So you might be thinking about your spiritual heritage in regards to your family, your roots, your ancestry. The fourth, the card here, this is the house. So this does talk about your roots, your origins, things like that. And the tree also can talk about long-term long-term connections, long-term things like the family tree, where your roots are buried. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of thinking about this. Maybe some nerves, though. Definitely could be coming through as nerves with the birds as well. Interesting. I wonder what that's all about. You can let me know if you... I would love to hear what's going on, or if you know what's going on ahead of time. But how you're going to feel about this, the King of Cups. This is a very gentle, very mature person. They have very deep emotions, but... it's like still waters run deep. So this is somebody that may not, you may be in an energy where you're not going to show just exactly how much something's getting to you, how affected you are by somebody else's suffering, possibly. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Ace of Coins. Yeah, but you're also going to be feeling motivated. Like you want to act, you want to care, you want to take care of people. I believe the King of Cups is I think he's a Scorpio. He is a water sign, though, and all three of them can kind of fall into this category: Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But the Cancer energy is an initiator because it's a cardinal sign. So we could be seeing you in this power of like acting upon a sense of compassion for others, maybe providing for them in some way. Very nice. It's very soft, very spiritual place to be in your mind. I'm trying to see, though, if there's anything else I can pull from this. Because it looks like you want to start something, you want to initiate something through an act of compassion. Clarify. Two of Cups. Some of you, maybe this is a family relationship or love relationship, partnership, friendship, or just somebody that you care about. This could be saying that this is something maybe you wish to repair. And actually, that's a great thing about like Neptune here. We have the house, and we also have the 11th house. Neptune is ruler of that 12th house, ruler of Pisces, one of them. And this is one of the things that people forget about the 11th house and that energy, and especially with Pisces, is absolution. Receiving forgiveness, apologies, things like that. Peaceful resolutions that aren't just good for the community or the social situation, but good for the soul. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. So for some of you, if you're dealing with something where, you know, there's like a moral issue, maybe you've made a mistake, it's possibly saying that you're going to grow into the power of being able to you know, finish that off, find your inner peace, apologize when you need to apologize, and realizing that you're no less for it. So this is like a soul development. I feel like this month coming up for you is going to be kind of pivotal. You know, maybe you are going through a Neptune transit where you're learning to be more compassionate. So what's the challenge? Judgment. Again, why I'm seeing these themes of redemption, these themes of peaceful resolution. So the judgment here, it's like maybe the whole reason why this is starting is because you will be under the eyes of someone's judgment. You might be deciding which way to go in this situation. Clarify the Judgment card. So I feel like if some of you are kind of going around with a lot of guilt, and I think this guilt has probably been there for a while. I feel like you're going to find a way to cope with it, resolve it, or be absolved of whatever you have done, possibly. Clarify the Judgment card for challenges. The Queen of Cups. Oh. For some of you, maybe you're saying sorry to this Queen of Cups. Or she's maybe somehow judging you. And that's something that you have to deal with. Like, because there's a lot of people that want to... There's a lot of people that know that it's a good thing to apologize, but when somebody else tells you to do it or somebody else forces you to do something, we immediately kind of push back and be like, absolutely not. I'll never do what this person wants me to do. So I feel like as a challenge, it's possible that this person could be judging you or wishing for you to do or act a certain way. And I think that, this could be really tempting you to do that pushback. Where you're like, well, do I be stubborn and just kind of stand my ground because these are my decisions? Or do I just, give this person what they want and have the whole situation sort of be water under the bridge? So that's that's a big challenge, I'd say, because you're going to have to be actively going against your ego nature, your personal nature. We oftentimes push back on people because we don't want them to win. Somehow it's a competition of wills. So to be able to say, you want an apology? Here it is. To be able to do that is that's a higher level. And to believe that you're not giving any part of you away by doing this, by giving somebody else a peace of mind. You're not giving anything away. You're giving something. You can only add to this person's experience here by giving them peace of mind. You're not losing anything. Any more clarity on what this challenge is? Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. It's even if this person's not bossing you around, I feel like you could be experiencing guilt over some aspect of this person that is sad. The Queen of Cups is a sad person usually. She's oftentimes seen as a widow. And I think that in this case, she's probably in her more sad energy here. The Five of Cups is like, it can go two ways. One is like, oh, poor me, I'm pitying myself. Another way to look at it is this is a person who's genuinely grieving. And I think with the Judgment card, this grieving may really be genuine. This person's pain is true, it's real. And maybe you've come to this conclusion where you've accepted that this is real pain this person has been caused, or this is real pain this person's enduring. Judgment is also, in some cards, like in the traditional Rider-Waite, this is usually an angel standing above three people rising up out of a coffin. It talks about review and renewal, and sometimes in the review, you have new things brought to your awareness. So it's possible that some things could come to light for you that make you feel guilty or feel responsible in some way. You're wondering if you're reaping what you have sown in that instance. And you may be filled with this feeling to make it right. Because it's possible that maybe you caused the suffering of others here and you didn't mean to. So what blessings are coming into your life in June 2021? We have the Ace of Wands. I didn't even start reading. I just start shuffling. We have the Ace of Wands. A new idea, a new concept, a new creative passion. Even I feel like coming out of this is going to be instilling you with some new exciting energy. A new creative concept that could be showing up. 1 second. I've dropped my card. Oh my god. Oh, ow. I was not picking it up. What else though? This can talk about initiation as well. It can talk about starting something. It can also talk about sometimes not being quite ready to start something, but at least having the idea ready and available to you. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands? Oh, okay. And a competitive spirit. We see games here. This is blessings. So even though the Five of Wands here can sometimes mean conflicts or things to be solved, it can talk about games and having fun and enjoying life. But also, this could be saying that you have a lot of, if you have a problem to solve this month, could be saying that you have more people on your side than you think. Can we get one more card to describe the blessings this month? And it's funny because when I was seeing this, it's like sometimes I see the Five of Wands people as they're competing to find out who is the best. And I wonder if maybe in some case you find out that you are the best. That's interesting. We also have the Knight of Swords. So it could be that you have, like I said, some people are there to support you. You might have more than one person who's willing to fight on behalf of you. The Knight of Swords is someone that is very good with their words. And they're very clever, very smart. And they can also show that a situation comes and goes in a way that's fast and speedy, and it's resolved, like, within that day sometimes. So, if there's any stress regarding this, it may seem very heavy, but you might realize that it has a quicker resolution than you were concerned about. I want to see a little bit more here, though. Can I get can you show me what the blessings are with Lenny's, please? With my Lenny's. We've got Moon. Another person on a horse. Look at that. Knight of Swords. Then you also have the Rider. So this can be talking about good information coming in too. This Knight of Swords, maybe somebody fighting for you, but also somebody that's coming in to tell you, hey, it's over, the war is over, everything's fine, you're going to be okay, everything's hunky-dory. I solved it and it's over and done with, no big deal. This can also talk about an emotional, with these two together, this can talk about a message coming in that is rather emotional, or because it's blessings. Can I see one more card here? Yeah, a man could be coming in to give you some kind of emotional advice or support, some kind of message to bolster your morale, something to kind of help you with an emotional situation. If you don't think that there would be a man that would do this for you, this could be you doing this, acting in order to improve your emotional state. Can I see any more cards here? The Fox. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's for yourself. Maybe this is you, taking initiative, acting, and solving your own problems. We got the Lord and the Lady now. Interesting. This, I was going to say, this involves people, but it's like, of course it involves people. It's the 11th house. So it's sort of silly to say that, but, any more cards? Yeah. But we do have those hopes and dreams here. And for some of you, maybe, like I said, there's a feeling of you guys being the best at something. Like maybe you might save the day. It kind of looks like that too, especially if you're in this energy of writing, taking your emotions and, using them, channeling them for good purposes. We have the Ace of Wands. It's kind of heroic looking to me. And what's beautiful is there's so much fire here with the wands, right? And of course we have the movement here with these horses. But if you're a fire sign, I'm seeing you kind of coming into this beautiful, like, fire energy at its highest, where it's the inspiration from above and taking it and channeling it into the real world. That's the beauty of fire signs. And actually, I personally think that fire signs are quite psychic. Everybody puts a lot of effort on, like, water signs, or not a lot of effort, but a lot of emphasis on water signs being so psychic, yada, yada, yada. But honestly, like, I feel like fire signs are just struck with some of the craziest, most divine inspiration that you could see. They are hit like a bolt of lightning, and they can take and manifest anything out of nothing. It's a very empowering feeling. So if you're a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, you could be in this energy, this heroic, fiery energy. It's like the peak. This is peak fire sign performance here. So if you're doing that, then that's fantastic. I just see you being the hero here. And the best part of this is you're going to get the recognition that you want. If you're going to be a hero, the people that are getting saved are definitely going to see you that way. So let me get some charms here. Please give me some charms to kind of further clarify what's happening in June 2021 for group 3. And I took a string with me. That's mine, thank you. So we've got Cancer, again, caring, emotional. We've got the conch shell here. This is very spiritual, very religious, very pure. We also have, we do have conversations. We have fish and we have this little text message here. So maybe you have some very healing conversations. You could have a lot of them. There could be a lot of value to these conversations given the fish's meaning in the Lenormand deck. This could also be representing the holy aspect of Pisces, that sensitivity of water signs, the power, that sort of empathetic power that comes with them. Rider, again, we have this horse. Information that's coming in to save the day, coming in for attack sometimes, but maybe you're able to defend against it. Bananas. Bananas. I don't remember what my definition was for this. I wrote a little dictionary for all of my charms to give me definitions, and I'm drawing a blank on bananas. Bananas. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on the bananas, guys. You guys let me know. Maybe it has to do with things that are yellow. Things that are yellow, things that are long, banana shaped. It's escaping me. I'm going to have to look at my dictionary again. But I also have the lantern here. So to me, this is kind of like a hermit sort of card here, providing guidance for those that need it, providing guidance for those that are in trouble. You don't need the sun to light your way because you have your own path lit by your lantern. That's kind of the beauty of the hermit card. He can go and stand in the dark, but he's able to, he can still see. So, whereas you look at the Fool, he's in broad daylight, he's still walking off a cliff. So there's a lot of maturity that's going to be happening here, a lot of wisdom that's going to be growing in you, I want to say. And I feel like there's going to be a very Cancerian, like Cancer here, a very defensive lunar ability here, like defending family, defending principles, keeping the things that are important to you close to you, and taking action when they need to be protected. So there's a lot of, you have like a whole like redemption arc this month coming up where you may start off as the villain, but then you wind up being the savior at the end. And that's kind of like really cool energy. And I hope you guys let me know what happens in regards to this, because I'm super curious. Let's take a look at your advice though before I go. What's the advice for group 3, please? 8 of Coins. Keep at it. Don't lose faith. Just keep at it. The Empress. Care and protect for people. Take care of yourself, though, too. You know, if you find yourself having to help a lot of people, having to be the day saver, you want to make sure that you don't overextend too much, because you do need to take care of yourself. You're no use to you. What's the thing they say if you want to put on your oxygen mask before you put on anyone else's, because you need to make sure that you're at you're in tip-top shape in order to take care of everyone else. Any more advice, please? This also says you may want to be careful, though. Oh, sorry. 8 of Coins can also discuss, you need to make sure that you're more attentive to details this month for whatever reason. This could be part of the bigger picture, or it just could be part of the, like mundane aspects of your life. Maybe a whole boatload of trouble could be saved if you sign and actually like read through something, or you cross your T's and dot your I's, basically. And 10 of Cups. For your advice. Be happy. Be happy for what you have. Don't try to spoil it by expecting everything to be perfect. That's another thing. The 10 of Cups can talk about idealism, and you don't want to get stuck in that. So just remain grounded. No matter what happens this month, if you do have some really higher enjoyable experience, if you transcend the world as you know it today, just remember you're still here on Earth, and you should definitely still remain grounded. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any, if you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 8,000 subs this year. If you could help me get there, that'd be great. If you want a private reading with me, you can catch me on Etsy. My link is in the description box below. And I also have office hours on Keen, where you can hop on there and you can have a live chat with me if you wish. I do have that $1.99 for 10 minutes deal going on right now. So if you click that link, you'll be able to experience basically a free 10-minute reading. Well, $2 basically, but it's a pretty good deal. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.